Hello, everybody. My name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator for the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room, we do all things papercraft. Hello, welcome in. How is everybody doing today? My technology is trying me. Um, Hopefully you can hear me. I just had that panic, like, is the sound on? It's been that kind of a day. So, hi, Cheryl. Hi, Pam. Prompt as usual. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good week. I'm all over the place. I'm having not a bad week. I just, I have so many things to do that I don't know, like I can't focus. I need to focus and get like one thing done at a time, but I have 10 things I'm supposed to be doing at once. It's a lot. It's a lot, besties. If you're joining me from YouTube, welcome. I am so happy that you are here today. I am so excited. I've had some new subscribers. I hope you're having a great time. If you're catching me for the first time, welcome. We're a fun group over here. We do card making and paper crafts and chat and hang out. If you have a good time, do all the YouTubey things, like, subscribe. I upload a few times a week, and yeah, if you chat with me, I probably will chat back. All right. So let's see. Hi, Mom. Hello, hello. Okay, let me see. I'll show you the card. I'm telling you guys, I am so scattered. I can't get it together. All right, so there's the card today. We're still working with the lovely and beautiful suite, but I wanted to change it up a bit. So we're going to be using these, what do we call it? Dies. That's the word. This die set, because we're going to create the flower today. And I don't know why, but with this suite, I like to mix and match. So the suite comes with 2 stamp sets and 2 die sets. For some reason, the jam is to mix them. So usually you would use a stamp set with a coordinating die set. Well, I like to flip-flop them. So today we're going to be using these sentiments and some stamped images from here with these dies. So see, it all works out. Everything will get some love, I promise. And, we had used the paper and things from the suite twice, and I just wanted like a little different vibe, a little different look, if you will. So I was like, okay, all right, we're gonna play with our paper. Now, when I flip down, I'll show you, but I am using December's product of the month paper. So let's talk about that. I don't know if I've really like super talked about it, um, but I figured I would give it a little rundown so that you knew what the heck was going on. Wow. Okay, we are all getting on now. Hey, Terry. Hey, Tammy. How you guys doing? Everybody good? All right, we're starting to get our besties on. So I'm going to flip down and I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about the product of the month. So here we go. Okay, so product of the month is a new thing that Stampin' Up! Started. It started in December. So I'm going to show you that first. Now, what's the deal with product of the month? Okay, if you spend $75, which I know that seems like a lot, but if you get a suite and some paper and some goodies, it's very easy to hit that price point. If you're already there, Stampin' Up! Offers you a product that you can get for $5. So sometimes it's going to be paper. This month for January, it's a stamp set. So let me show you that. It's called Fabulous Sayings, and I am obsessed. It has happy birthday, you're on my mind, thank you, sending love, hello. You can do anything, so much, hooray, to a fabulous friend just because. There are simply no words for this. So it's just the whole everything you need, right? when you're card making. This can be your go-to for $5. That is a steal of a deal. This is pretty much the size of the stamps, but they're just like a hair bigger, which is nice. So let me show you. They're photopolymer, of course. And so like we'll do the happy birthday. Here's the happy birthday. Here's the written words. If you put it over, it's just a little bit bigger. Okay, so it's a nice size for card front. I'm obsessed. What do we guys think? Are we liking it? Has anyone taken advantage of this? So I did last month. I got the paper. Blues are my jam. I think you can tell by, my back wall. And so I'm just going to flip through. Now, here's the deal with the product of the month. You can only get one per registered account, so per email, basically. So even if you spent $150 or multiple orders in a month that were $75 each, you only get this exclusive deal once. They keep track. Once a month is over, if there's any stock left over and you haven't partaken in it that month, but let's say there's leftovers, they will offer those until they run out, is what it's seeming like. So right now, if you qualify, they're going to ask you, do you want to look at December's product of the month or January? Now, I don't know if it's always going to be like that because this is a new program, but so far that seems to be what's going on. So we'll just flip through the patterns real quick. I am a blue girly. Now you get 2 sheets of each of these, and they're 12 by 12. Very pretty. And I was like, you know what, besties, we're going to use this today. And I'm not mad about it. Let me tell you. It was a good choice. So you have, looks like Balmy Blues, Night of Navies. Very pretty. And there's the last one. There you go. So, and the name of this is True Blue Florals, and it is, I believe, still available. So if you're shopping and you hit that price point, consider some of these items because I have it under good authority. They're not always going to be paper. It's going to be different stuff. I'm sure they're going to have dyes and different things. So I'm here for it. Anytime you can save money and get a good product, yay me. Okay, so today we're going to be using the Simply Beautiful dies to create our flower. And I've pre-cut everything out, but you can see I cut one out of each of these shapes and we're just going to layer them. And then I cut some of the leaves out and I cut some of these weird middle parts out. Don't ask me the name. And then I wanted a different sentiment. So I really liked this calls for a celebration. And then we're just going to use some of the baby's breath. So how is everybody doing? What is going on? Are you having a good day? This is what I need to know. Pull in the card. Super pretty. Now, like I said, I really pre-did our lives today. It's just what I feel like I needed in my life. No struggle busing. And I'm going to start to decorate envelopes a little bit. It's just something that I personally have not done a lot of and want to do more of. So I was like, if I'm not doing it when I do the card, I probably won't. And I think that's the deal. So it's a regular A2 card base like we always do, but we're going to turn it landscape today. I'll put that to the side for a minute. Oh, and in my tutorial or my pictorial that gives you the measurements, I forgot to put a card insert in that picture. So it's the regular, now this is a light color cardstock, so you may not even want to do this step. You could just stamp onto the blue. But if you want to elevate it, I personally like to cut a card insert. And I do that at 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, so let's do our stamping first. Got some balmy blue. And I'm going to take my silicone mat. You want a little cushion under your photopolymer stamps. Kind of pre-blocked my life a little bit here for ease. So I'm going to take some of that baby's breath and I'm just going to pop it on there like that. We're going to set that to the side. Now I'm going to take my envelope. Nope, this isn't my envelope. I don't know what I'm doing. And make sure if you stamped off your paper that you move your silicone mat because that ink's still going to be wet. And we're going to start off really simple and just do some simple stamping just for a little something. Whose common practice is to decorate their envelopes? Like, who is someone who does this all the time? Is this a thing that you're like, the card's not done unless that's done, dear? I'm just wondering. Like, is this, I love when people do it. I just have not myself really taken the time. And I think we're missing out. Okay, so there you go. Just a little bit here, a little bit on the back. Very simple. We're not reinventing any wheels. We will get more fancy with this, but we're starting off slow, right? Okay, so now I've got my card insert. Ooh, and I'm just gonna ink up. And just put a little something on there. I want this to be a note card. Um, this sentiment, this calls for celebration, could be many different things, right? Depending on what you're celebrating. So a note card inside is really nice because then for whatever occasion I need that card, I can write it in. So that's my thought process. Tell me what you think. Okay. Now I'm going to bring back in this tag and grab some black memento, and we're just going to put the wording on. Give it a good ink up. Try to get it straight. Okay. Little light pressure and time. This would also look really pretty with some black embossing, but that works. I also, looking at this, thought it might be neat to color in the letters. So that's something I might play with at a later time. This time we're keeping it simple. It's a Wednesday. We don't got time for that. All right, so I've pre-cut out our pieces here. And I'm going to move this one because it's got ink on it. Okay. So like I said, I took the die set and I cut out of that paper one of each of these little flower pieces, and hopefully you can see that. I know they're kind of light. And what I want you to do is carefully take your bone folder or just your fingers and kind of give a little curl to the petals. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be crazy. And I like to hold these tines with my fingers when I'm curling so it doesn't rip or mar the paper. Okay. So I'm so excited. Mom and I went to the Dollar Tree today and we got all my tableware and stuff for the first in person of the year get together for card making. It's going to be our Palentine Day extravaganza. So we're going to be working on Valentine and Palentine Day cards. I have a whole new system for how I'm doing my in-person, so I'm excited about that. A lot of changes this year, but I feel like they're really going to be great. And as the year gets going, hopefully I will bring that forward into my online as well. I can't do everything at once. I've realized this. This is just, it's too much. Your girl gets overwhelmed. So we got to do one thing at a time. So what I'm doing is a little bit of liquid glue and I'm just layering those petals and building my flower. Okay? And just keep turning them until you get them the way you want them and kind of offset the petals. Like so. All right. Now this one you're going to see looks way different than this one, and that's okay. Just make it the way you like it. Now, I cut out of gold the little middle part. So I'm going to stick that down. Okay, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Now, I'm going to bring back in my card base, grab my matte piece of DSP, okay, and before I put this down, I'm going to grab some of this sheer Balmy Blue ribbon. And when I first did this, when I did the example, I glued it down so well that I couldn't get the ribbon on as an afterthought. But this time we're going to try it. I don't know if I want the bow or I just want it kind of fringy. So that's why I'm doing it first. A lot of times I get excited and I do things and then I go, oh, shoot, I forgot that. It happens. It's fine. We're all fine. I made it work. Yeah, just a little something. Why not? It will hang off the card, but I'm not mad at it. Okay. Now you could pop this up. I'm just going to glue it down. Play with your placement. To make this tag, I used a piece of 5¼ by 2" paper, and then I just used a tag topper punch. Now we have, I think it's called the Elegant tag topper punch available right now. This one is retired, but any way you do your tag, you could even just cut the corners and put a hole in it. So, however you do your tags. Now, let me see how I want this. I don't know. This one's kind of catty-wump. There we go, like that. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down first. Try not to have it overlap your card. You can overlap your tag, just make sure you can read the sentiment. And I have some little fancy pieces here. So I have some of those corners from that ephemera. I'm going to stick those on here. My fingers are all gluey. There we go. I just got to use the ones that are not gluey. You know what I mean? So Friday for our card making, I think I'm going to do a covered notebook. Because I feel like we have 3 different card designs from this set now. So let's do a craft. What do you guys think? It's good. It'll be fun. Quick and easy, I promise you. These are kind of, you got to fit them in where you think they'll go. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to hang over. Oh yeah, that one's not bad. I don't want to hang over too much because we got to get it in the envelope. But you know me. I'm a lady that likes accessories. I like all this stuff. I'll just kind of stick that in there for funsies. So if you ordered product share, I'm going to contact you because they are ready. I think I have one not spoken for. So if somebody is interested, let me know if you have not already ordered. Okay, so that's the outside. We'll bling it up a little bit more. But let's do the inside. My goodness, my fingies are so gluey. And I just had another piece of that ephemera, and I'm just going to stick it down because why not? Not on my fingers. Come on. Got it. Okay, perfect. So now I can write. Beautiful card. What do you guys think? Are you loving this flower building um, die set? I don't know why that's the hard word of today, but here we are. We live here now. We're going to own it. And we've got some of those sparkly gems. Might as well use them. One more down here, over here. Got it. Decision made, friends. There we go. Okay. All right. So there is our two cards. I'm so excited. That wasn't too bad, right? I'm getting back into the swing of things. I think my thing is I just need to slow down and breathe. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, and let's put our little envelope there because we're fancy now. We're fancy. This is 2026. Here we go, guys. There we go. All right. I'll flip up for a minute. Boom. There we are. We did it. Oh, that's why I was all cattywump. I had my glasses on the whole time. Like, I'm to be laughed at more than pitied. So let's see. Thank you, Sherry. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Cheryl. You like the covered notebook idea? Good, good. Let's see. That's true, Sherry. They did have tag dies at Christmas. I didn't look at what's still available on that last chance list. Don't sleep on those because there was stuff, we can't get everything as much as I try. But those last chance deals are sometimes pretty good. So, and if you can hit it with a free shipping, it's like, oh, that's my jam, you know what I'm saying? Stampin' Up! If you're watching, you're probably not, but if you are, more free shipping, people. Right? Yes. That's what I'm saying. If I owned the company, we'd probably be broke because everybody would get free shipping all the time. All right. I think that's it for me tonight. I think I need to eat. Um, I hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your week. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you in the comments. Mwah.